Hi, happy Friday. So I realized that I get a lot of people who come to me either through my personal one-on-one coaching or people who attend my classes, my courses, that they wish or they want for me to just give them like some magic food formula that they're not doing, right? Most people, they have some sort of health issue like losing weight or gaining muscle, or maybe they have an anti-inflammatory or autoimmune disease, or they just want to be able to go to the bathroom better, digestive issues or sleep. Sleep is a big problem for a lot of people, and they think, well, maybe there's just some magic food or way of eating that they're not doing. And that could be true, yes. But unfortunately, there is no like magic formula that I can just tell everybody all at once that works. It doesn't work that way. Everyone's different. But also just focusing on the food piece, you're still very much only focusing on the food and you're missing the bigger picture. And that's why, I build my business around this notion of balance and this notion of holistic living, because yes, I talk a lot about food. I teach nutrition. I teach a lot about food, but when I work with people one-on-one and even in my online courses, I do get into the fact that it's not just about food, it's about everything else in your life, what else is going on. Because I found that the most success, no matter what your problem is, again, that could be wanting to lose weight or trying, finally losing weight and keeping it off for good, or digestive issues, sleep. So I mentioned sleep, or even something like irritability, anxiety, stress is another health issue if you struggle with it constantly. I've had people come to me who have autoimmune problems and they want their symptoms decreased. It's an array. And the biggest piece that or really the biggest way, should I say, that I was able to help them was by focusing on what else is going on in their life. Yes, food is addressed, of course, but until you address the other parts of your life, you're not going to get a fix for that particular health problem. You have to see what else is going on. And what I mean by that is, how is the other areas of your life? Is your stress levels, how are they every single day? A lot of people are walking around with chronic stress because life is very stressful. I don't think any of us can deny that, especially right now. Work stress is a big one. Most people hate their jobs, which is just common. I used to be one of those people. Most people have problems sleeping, and that's a stress. Most people have financial stress. Just stress of not feeling good every day is also a stress. In addition to stress, I talk about work a lot, because work, again, if you're spending most of your day at work and you hate your job and you're miserable every day, you gotta think about that. How is that affecting the rest of your life? So that gets addressed. Relationships gets addressed, because let's face it, if you're in an unhealthy partnership with somebody that's not conducive for you, that's obviously affect other aspects of your life. If family is driving you crazy, that's another aspect. What else? Those are usually the main ones. Relationships, work, again, whatever it is, school, right? School in itself is a stress. Just if there's another piece of your life that you're not satisfied with, that will influence whatever health problem you have, no matter what that is, right? So even if you think you're eating all the right things, but this piece of your life that you're still not happy, you're still not satisfied with, if that's not fixed or at least managed in a more healthy way, I understand that you can't just quit your job, right? That's not realistic, especially right now. Even if you hate your job, you can't just walk away from it, right? Because you have families and bills to pay. but how you manage that is something you can fix. So in addition to just figuring out where maybe the problems are in your life, or maybe where the unhappiness in your life, and figuring out how to deal with it in a healthy way is something we also talk about, and also I address with my personal clients, and again with my attendees, my students for my courses, because the way you handle it makes a big difference. And I give the example of even my own life, and if you read my articles on my website, I talk a lot about how, I got to this place and how unhappy I was at my previous line of work, and how that really was the catalyst for all my health problems. In the moment I dealt with that and managed that in a better way, and that really, to be honest, took a lot of personal development and a personal just resetting my brain in a different way. That's really when things finally clicked, and I was able to get healthier. The food part went in, you know what I mean? Everything just kind of aligned and dominoed from there, because I was able to pinpoint, okay, what is my trigger here? What is the actual pain point that I was experiencing? And it was just an unhappy work environment. But again, I didn't just quit, because like everyone else, I had bills to pay. But what I did do was change my thought process, again, through a lot of personal development and a lot of thinking, just reprogramming my brain in more of a healthy way. So in addition to the food, in addition to conquering stress, and again, I wouldn't say conquer, I just say manage stress better, and just resetting my mindset, that's when things really clicked. And I noticed that even with my own personal clients and the people I coach, is that when we fix the mindset around something, that's when things finally, it's like light bulbs go off. They're able to make healthy changes that not only work in the interim where they feel better, in the immediate, but it helps them work through things in a healthy way. So then when they leave me, they're able to keep going, and they're able to live healthier lives as a result. And their problems are usually helped, maybe not solved 100%, but they're at least on the path to recovery, or to finally losing weight, or finally just feeling better. And that's ultimately what I want to. Because really, there's no destination to health, right? It's not like, tomorrow I'm healthy and then it's done. No, it's a continual working progress, no matter what it is. And a lot of it, probably about 90% of it, is mental. Just figuring out what really is your trigger, and then working it into your entire life, and then really going from there. So I know it's a little rambly, but I hope that helps. Again, that's something that you are struggling with, reach out to me, send me a personal message. You can go on my website, you can contact me through there. All I want to do is make sure everyone feels good and feels happy, especially this year. It's a brand new year. Last year kind of threw everyone for a loop. This year we're still kind of in the midst of it too. So hopefully we're all working out of it collectively. But if there's any way I can help you, whether it's just with mindset, personal development, or if you do have a particular problem like digestion or sleep, or just figuring out what to do with an unhealthy work environment, unhealthy relationship, whatever it is, I can help you work through that. Maybe we can find healthier ways to work through it, so then you can finally get the progress and the things that you want. So I hope that helps. Again, feel free to reach out to me anytime. And again, I'll see those of you who signed up for next week. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.